Good morning, everyone. In Luke's Gospel, chapter 21, we read today about the destruction of the temple, or at least Jesus telling about the destruction of the temple. Now, we understand that in the Old Testament, there was destruction of the temple with the people who, the chosen people who hadn't followed the rule of God, and so therefore were taken off to Babylon, where they stayed there for over a generation. And in the meantime, the temple was destroyed in Jerusalem. The only people who were left behind were old people who are of no use in terms of putting up any resistance to the Romans and the Babylonian forces. So Jesus is talking not so much about the destruction of the physical temple, although there was some destruction there, but talking about himself as being the temple, that he will be destroyed and he'll be torn down. But in all of that, we give recognition. When Jesus gives us these messages, he's talking about that there will be a new building, that there will be a new time. And obviously, after his death and resurrection, we see an excitement amongst the early church and the growth that we are able to benefit from these days. The first reading is from the book of Revelation. In fact, if you look for your books, I don't find the book of Revelation. It's actually the book of the Apocalypse, which in some versions of the Bible is called the book of Revelation. And it is sometimes a book that's badly misunderstood. It was written for the people of the time by John, and written in a poetic language, if you like, that only the Jewish people would understand, and the Romans who would pick it up wouldn't understand it, and therefore they couldn't object to it. And the Jewish people, perhaps even the Jewish leaders, wouldn't be able to object to it, because he was talking about something that was going to happen in the future, but effectively he was talking about to the people of the time. Yes, there are messages in the book of Revelation that are relevant to us today, but essentially the book was written for them. And so we mustn't get overexcited about seeing the book of Revelation or the book of Daniel from the Old Testament as being prophetic. They're not intended to tell us about things that are going to happen. But one thing that it does say today is the harvest and the vintage of the earth are ripe. And I firmly believe that we're in a time when there's opportunity for growth at the moment. Within the church, there's much excitement. We see people coming back after the difficult times of COVID. And in preparation for that, we understand that we ourselves need to regrow. We need to bring people back in, and we need to grow our flock. If we look at the attendance of masses, it's very exciting. People are coming in. Let's just make sure that we're part of that journey. You keep yourself safe. We'll see you again. God bless. Bye-bye.